Greetings, beloved brothers and sisters. There's a feeling that comes over almost everyone when you realize how dependent you are on your parents, on circumstances, on things being predictable, that there's a need to want to control as much as you can. And it's born of fear. It's the belief that you're separate, and the belief that if you could just control things, you could keep bad things from happening. When you're in relationship with another person, it's very easy to become what's called codependent, where you're too in touch with other people's feelings because you're scared and you want to control their life. And you don't want to feel how you'll feel if something bad happens to them or if they don't do the right thing. But when people talk about lives of quiet desperation, that's what they're talking about. The underlying belief that you're separate and that you're out of control, and that you need to get control, get it together. What I'm offering you is a way to be powerful by relinquishing control. And for the ego, that sounds like a nightmare. That sounds like driving a car that's going straight and setting the cruise control and then going into the back seat and just seeing what happens. It sounds absolutely frighteningly horrible. Up ahead, you see the road starting to curve left, but as far as you can tell, the car doesn't know that. And you have this strong desire to jump back in the front seat, grab the wheel, and swing it to the left. What makes it a little easier is when you realize that this whole thing about control was an illusion anyway. It's a kind of arrogance to think you're in control of anything. Try to control your breath. Try to control what happens at night when you fall asleep. Try to control all of the intricate processes that keep you alive, keep you digesting your food and circulating the blood. It's presumptuous to think that you control anything anyway. You've never really had your hands on the steering wheel. You've had your hands on the rearview mirror. You can twist it all you want. From the orientation of the ego, all you have is what's come before you, what's happened in the past, and then what happens now is compared to that. This is why it requires a certain amount of humility to recognize the truth that you don't know what anything means. And you don't know what's good and what's bad, and you don't know what's right and what's wrong. And you'll never know it from that perspective of your past. But you can know the truth, and you can know what's real. The first step is to recognizing that from the ego's perspective, you'll never know it. And just that recognition that so much is going on that you don't understand. And rather than be frightened by that, be assured by that. The reason that you're still here, and the reason you can close your eyes at night and go to sleep and still know that you'll wake up in the morning, is because of love. Love is what's real. Love is what's keeping you alive. This is no accident. Love is in control. Love is in charge. And you are love. And the more you identify with how good love feels, how comforting it is to rest in love, to see fear for what it is, love that too, and let it go. the easier it becomes to give up control in the way you're used to it. What I'm asking you to do is to trust the only thing that's real. Trust love inside yourself and to let yourself feel how loved you are. What a delicate balance this entire planet is on. Love is what's running the show, and you are that. Let yourself surrender to love, not to fear. See fear for what it is. Love it too. It's doing the best it can. But see beyond that. And let your life be guided by something that's the most benevolent, protective, intelligent, and loving thing in the world. Love itself. You can do this. It does take humility. But out of that humility comes great power. And not the power to think you're better than anyone else, but the power to be the conduit through which love is expressed in the world. Your mission. You are the Christ. I love you very much, and I'll speak with you again soon.